How to play Taco Cat Goat Cheese Pizza. Let's get to the point. Taco Cat Goat Cheese Pizza is a slapjack style game where your goal is to get rid of all of your cards and be the first player to slap your hand on the central pile of cards when you see a match or a special card appear. To set up, shuffle and distribute all the cards evenly amongst all the players. Players must not look at their cards and keep them face down in a draw pile in front of them. The person to the left of the dealer puts a card into the center face up, saying Taco. The player to their left then puts their card face up on top of the previous card while saying Cat. And play will continue this way, saying those 5 words over and over. Taco, cat, goat, cheese, pizza. That is until the following happens. The card that has just been put down matches the word spoken by the player. At this point, all players must slap their hands on the top of the pile of cards in the center. The last player to do so takes the entire pile and puts them on the bottom of their draw pile. Then the player who picked up those cards starts off the next round by saying Taco, and the next player Cat, and the next player Goat, and so on. A winner is determined when a player with no remaining cards is the first to correctly slap a match or special card. But what are these special cards, you may ask? There are 3 special cards in this game, with those being the gorilla, the groundhog, and the narwhal. When a gorilla is played, all players will beat their chest before slapping the middle pile. For the groundhog, all players must knock on the table with both hands before slapping the pile. And finally, my personal favorite, the narwhal. Everyone will slap their hands above their head to make a horn and slap the pile. If a player does a wrong action and does not correct it before slapping the pile, they take the pile. If they're also, again, the last to slap the pile, they take the pile. Now, a few extra rules for how the game flow goes. You must keep a good pace with the game. Keep it fast, keep it steady. You know, not a rushed pace, but something quick. Taco, cat, goat, cheese, pizza. Taco, cat, goat, cheese, pizza. You get the idea. If you break that flow by forgetting what you're supposed to say or just not paying attention and missing your turn, you take the pile. While trying to keep that pace, you may notice that some cards look the same. Wow, that cheese really looks like that pizza. Whoa, that pizza really looks like that cheese. So when one of those cards get played, you have that initial jerk reaction to slap it and realize that's not the right card. Unfortunately for you, flinching is against the rules. If any player slaps the pile incorrectly or even flinches to slap the pile, they forfeit the round and must pick up the center pile. No peeking. Don't look at your card before you play it. The rules of the game say to have your draw pile placed in front of you. My friends and I play with them in our hands like this. When drawing from your draw pile, draw outwards. Taco. Cards facing away from you. A player shouldn't be going Taco. So if you notice someone clearly looking at their cards before they place it, they take the pile. And don't be afraid to call out your friends when they do that. It's more fun. Now, when a player has used up all their cards, they're still in the game. Even though they have no cards, they will keep saying the words in the order that they come. That player still has to slap the pile in the center as well. If they're the first to do so, they've won the game. If they're last, they take the pile. And they've got cards again. And that's pretty much it. Taco Cat's a fun game. It's quick, it's fast, it's addicting, and you'll just want to keep playing more rounds. And it's one of the few games that lets you slap your friends. It's in the rules. I mean, it's not their face, it's their hand, but So go on out, grab yourself a copy, and enjoy a nice quick game as an opener on your next game night. Oh, real quick PSA. Please take your rings off before you play this game. They hurt.